I was sitting here earlier looking at the news and I had to laugh. Honestly, if you didn't laugh, you'd cry, right? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a Chelsea fan, you are probably tired. You are probably angry. And let's be real, you are probably exhausted by the same old stories they are feeding us. But today, we are not doing the usual PR-friendly talk. We are going to peel back the layers on why this club feels like a sinking ship and why people currently in charge are just rearranging the deck chains. And here's what Chelsea Dodgers has just published. Liam Rosinya on Wesley Fofana's reaction on being subbed. Wesley is a very emotional character in a good way. He's not afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve. I think he could have showed his emotion in a better way, and I have spoken to him about that. Wesley apologized for his reaction. Now, let's talk about that moment with Wesley Fofana. The media, the same people who are constantly protecting this ownership, they want to tell you he was being disrespectful or unprofessional for the way he reacted when he was pulled off the pitch. They want you to focus on his attitude. But I'm telling you, you need to look past the optics. When you see a player like Fofana walking off that pitch, angry, ignoring the coaching staff, you are looking at a lack of respect for the manager. You are looking at a man who is sick of the system. You are looking at a locker room that is completely divided, completely exhausted, and honestly, they are fed up. Think about the environment these guys are playing in. Every single week, there is a new project, a new structure, a new excuse from the top. The fans are protesting, the atmosphere is toxic, and the players are the ones standing out there in the middle of it. They are not robots. When things are not working, when the club feels like it's lost its identity, that frustration is to go somewhere. People ask, why do we still watch? We watch for the players. We watch because we love Chelsea. Even if the people sitting in the luxury boxes don't seem to understand what that actually means. If Fofana is angry, maybe it's because he cares more about his shit than the people who bought the club. Is it the right way to show it? Maybe not, but it's real. And in a world where everything at this club is being sanitized by PR teams and corporate consultants, I would take that kind of raw honesty over their manufactured silence any day. Let us move to the next story. Liam Rosinya, I can assure you we have had many conversations since I joined about what this club needs for it to get where we want to be. Now, let's talk about these summer plans. You all heard what Liam Rosinya is saying in the press conference. He's talking about emotional stability. He's talking about character, and he's telling us that the club is a strategy for the summer window. But let's be honest with each other. Do we really believe this is his plan? Do we really believe this is his plan? We have to look at the reality of the situation. Rosinya is a manager in a very difficult spot. He's being told exactly what to say, and he's reading from the script that the owners have handed him. This isn't a manager speaking his truth. This is a PR exercise. It's a way to keep us, the fans, calm. They want you to think there is a grand design, a project that is finally going to click. But we have heard this before. How many times have we been told that the next window is the one that will fix everything? The owners have turned this club into a corporate experiment, and Rosinya is just the face they put in front of the cameras to sell it to us. When he talks about character and stability, it feels like a slap in the face to every fan who knows what this club is supposed to be. They are trying to convince us that they have a handle on this, that they know how to build a team. But look around. The proof is on the pitch. You don't get stability from a board that has been guessing for years. Finally, we have to talk about the big elephant in the room. This Simeone to Chelsea rumor. I have seen it everywhere. It's on social media. It's being published by connected people. It's being published, and suddenly everyone is talking about it. But I want you to stop and think for a second. Why now? We are in the middle of a disaster. The fans are rightfully furious. The club is failing, and the protests are getting louder. What do you do when people are at your front door, ready to tear the system down? You give them a distraction. This isn't about building a team. This is brown envelope journalism. They are buying the narrative. They are feeding these names to certain media practitioners, people who are always at the training ground, always in the know, just to shift your focus. They want you to stop talking about the ownership, stop talking about the failing project, and instead start daydreaming about Simeone. They know that name carries weight. They know we remember the glory days, the Mourinho era, the grit and the trophies. They are trying to sell you to a dream, to keep you quiet about the nightmare they've created today. It's a classic move. Manufacture a savior story to buy a few more weeks of silence. But don't be fooled. A change in manager doesn't fix a broken system. Changing the name on the door doesn't change the people in the boardroom who have no idea how to run a historic club. They don't want a coach who will challenge them. They want a name that will silence the protest. Don't let them shift the focus. The problem isn't just the coach, it's the people at the top who are orchestrating this entire PR disaster. They want you to look at Simeone, but you need to keep looking at them.